Hey everyone, I'm Nichols with Struggleman Gaming. We're going to be doing Factorio. It's a game I've seen played a couple times. I myself have logged probably only like 10 hours on there. Um, but we're going to give it a whack. The series I'm thinking we're going to do a pretty basic Let's Play. Not a lot of tutorializing in here. People have already made plenty of tutorials. You can go check them out. Pretty good ones. Um, Although I might need one because I've only put so many hours. Not a lot of advanced stuff. Um, what I'm thinking is, depending on how everyone's feedback is, we might decide to take everyone's feedback and then incorporate that into what we're actually doing. So if you suggest, hey Nichols, maybe I want you to set up an oil rig over to the east that's going to supply this chain in the west, and maybe anything to that kind of configuration. That's what I'm thinking we'll go for. If you guys don't suggest things, I'm going to just put things in there. And hopefully you like them. Most people don't like the things I like. So we'll see how that goes out. Um, so we're just going to hop straight in. I do know how to set up a game that much. We're going to leave everything default. Um, Pretty vanilla. There's no mods in here. At least I don't think that. Yeah, no mods. Base mods, so we're good. Load game. New game. Alright, so we're going to hop into this world. Hopefully the frames don't drop. So I did just get done testing out the Vive to put Job Sim up tonight. You guys can check that out. Pretty funny. Um, we're going to get into some Factorio though, which is great because we start deep, deep, deep in a forest. Um, that's some struggle. That's some struggle. But that's cool. That's what we're about here. Struggle Man Gaming. Let's check out the map. Yeah, iron, coal. That's where I want to be. We want to be down there. That place has stuff, and I want that stuff. Wow. I mean, deep, deep forest. The few times I've started, it's always in like a red desert, and it's pretty easy because you're not limited by a massive amount of trees. I like the spawning. You can see clearly like the line. The iron spawned, and then the coal spawned right on top of it. Alright, but the trees are good. We've got them here. They will play to our benefit. We will have to clear some of this out. It's going to take a while. So let's just get right in it. Oh yeah, right click. Man. Yeah. Alright. We'll need one of these guys. I remember how to play this game. Yeah. So if you've seen this game, you already know wood, coal, iron, copper, resources. Pretty straightforward. A lot of people have made the comparison to Tekkit Minecraft, if you've ever played that, and I think that's a pretty on-point comparison. Exactly what I think of. Probably why I like this game so much. I played a lot of Tekkit, especially like the original Tekkit. Good stuff. Let's just open this up here. We will eventually be making these conveyor belts. If you don't know, carries all your resources to other manufacturing processes. We're going to have it move from the coal probably over to the center between the copper and the iron. So let's clear this out while we got some time. Alright. Wow, you can tell it's been a while. I'm like struggling to find things. The other thing we'll need is stone. And I don't see any... Oh, we've got stone. Boys, we are in business. We are in business. So, step one, burner drill, burner mining drill. Super simple. Huck it in there, and it's going to start pumping it out. Oh. Yeah, pumping it onto the floor. That's what we want. Actually, we don't want that. So we're going to grab some stone. Build ourselves another burner mining drill. Ah, it's loud. eventually we'll have this automated. We'll pretty much never have to pick at resources again manually, because that's for scrubs, and we're not about that life. I'm about the easy life. But for now, it's Scrub Life City. Alright, so let's get us some of this iron. Oh. Oh, that's how you're gonna be. Gotta do it manually, I forgot. I'm so used to having, like, at least electricity set up. I mean, it wasn't a lot of time I put into this game, but I definitely don't remember too much of the beginning. So, we'll try and make this as quickly as possible. As quick as possible, even. Again, if you've seen it before, it's not the most entertaining piece. Oh, we just need a few more. Oh, Lord. So needy. Alright, we'll set up some basic manufacturing here. Well, I say manufacturing. Everything's done by hand. We're not manufacturing anything. But what I'm going to do is, right after we set this up, we'll go and check out the lay of the land. People who want to make suggestions will want to see that. Oh, we need more burner mining drills. We need more stone. Good. You'll want to see the land. If you're making suggestions, you want to know what's around. You're going to say, hey, Nichols, you remember that back in episode 1, how that lake was set up this way? So we'll go have a look around, but let's get some stuff pumping first. What do we got? Huck it in there. Plenty of wood. We will probably never run out of wood. You don't really use wood too much in this game. I've seen a lot of people burn wood as a fuel, which I guess makes sense because coal is also limited and you don't really use wood for much else. Alright, let's get this guy. This guy is going to make our lives so much easier. So, we did set up 2 burner mining drills on the coal facing each other. They're just going to feed. Super common scenario. If you've seen anyone play Factorio, this is usually the setup. You don't do anything else when you start. This is how you get coal. This is it. These guys make your coal. This guy will happily smelt iron plates for you all day as long as you supply him with coal from these guys. Pretty straightforward. Stone. Oh yeah. We'll have to get stone set up too. But we need stone first to get a stone set up. Burner mining drill. Really slow beginnings. Oh, just broke my pick. But I need that. Oh, I need more iron. Yeah, extremely slow beginnings. Just like most, well, can't even say most games. Some games, you jump out the back of a truck and you're like shooting people and yeah, grenade, you know. No, not this game. But that's cool. We're gonna endure. Because that's pretty much the point of this game. The first, not even half, the first section of this game, endurance test. You're stranded on a planet by yourself with 2 rocks and a couple iron plates pretty much. And they're like, yeah, get to it, don't die. So I'm going to take my 2 rocks and endure. And you guys are going to endure with me. You're gonna endure pretty hard even. We'll make a wooden chest. This guy's going to shove it. You already know, you should already know, the arrow indicates where it spits it out. And we're going to spit it out. And of course it needs coal. But it's cool. We got our 2 coal buddies coaling each other. They're calling each other names. See, so this is manufacturing. I didn't have to touch this. I'll have to put coal in it at some points, but I don't have to interface with these guys. I take the iron plates out of here, and then I leave. And he's happy to keep doing that. We'll have to give a setup on the copper plates, too. Copper isn't super important right away in the beginning, but you'll see that you need it uh, very soon, actually, but it's not the most important piece right when you're starting out. You need a lot of iron. Alright, so that's working. They'll continue working. Let's go take a look down here. Hopefully, we can already see there's some biters. I was going to say nasty buggers, but ironically, they literally are nasty buggers. So we've chosen actually the perfect spot. We've got a swarm of about 10 biter nests, spitter nests, and a couple worms. Well, I can see one worm. So, yeah, this game could last not very long. Um, but we're gonna give it a shot anyways. You know, that endurance thing, we're gonna endure. We're about I couldn't even give you distance. That's spitting distance from the spitters. Um, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. Look at that walking animation. He is so happy. For a guy who just got stranded on some foreign planet and all his buddies are dead, he's got a pretty happy stroll right through the forest. Alright, it's turning night, but we'll explore. Thankfully, there's not like creepers in this game. There's just, you know, spitters, biters, worms, but no creepers. Alright, so we got coal here. More biters here. We don't have a lot of surface area to play with. We're surrounded on all sides. Very little ammo. It's not a good scenario. More biters. Yeah, it's one of those stuck between a rock and a hard place, except the rock is a biter nest and the hard place is a spitter nest, and then there's a giant worm sitting right under you about to eat you. So if you haven't seen Factorio for some reason and you decided to watch this video, the biters are melee creeps, very small, definitely not insignificant. At this level they are pretty significant, but the spitters are ranged. They literally spit, and the worst part is that once they spit at you, it follows. They've attacked you. You cannot avoid it. So you'll see some combat pretty soon. It's going to be pretty nasty, but we're going to endure. We're all going to endure this. Alright, so that was the first episode. Checking it out with the happiest stranded man alive. Just jolly as hell. Looking around. Oh, this place, not that bad. Yeah, that's cool. So, go ahead, let me know what you guys think. Again, we'll do more exploring. I didn't expect so many spawns, all around. We'll check it out some more. The easiest way would be to just put comments in the first video you see for suggestions. Lay it out there. I'll do my best to work it in. We're going to make a very community-based Factorio play. So go ahead, let me know, and we'll see you on the next one.